everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have an amazing video for you guys today. You're really gonna love this article. Check this out. It is from CNBC and the article came out today and it says home builder sentiment plunges in July as buyers pull back. This is a crazy article. If you're looking to buy a house, you're not gonna want to miss this article. Check this out. Confidence among builders in the nation's single-family housing market fell in July to the lowest level since the start of the pandemic. That is huge, guys. The National Association of Home Builders Wells Fargo Housing Market Index, a survey designed to gauge market conditions, found builder sentiment dropped 12 points to 55. That marked the largest single month drop in the survey's 37-year history, with the exception of April 2020, when the reading plummeted 42 points to 30 after the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. That makes sense because nobody could go to work, right? Remember that? So everyone was basically staying at home, and so you could see how that would have happened. Any rating above 50% on the index is still considered positive, but sentiment has fallen 24 points since March, when mortgage rates began moving higher. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage is now nearly doubled since January and is now hovering just below 6%. And you guys know that by the end of the year, this 6% might look closer to 12%. Remember, the rate hike is coming in later this month, and I think they want to raise it by 0.75, which would be crazy high. Sentiment stood at 80 in July of last year after hitting a record high of 90 in November 2020, when the pandemic sparked a rash of home buying among people looking for more space in less urban areas. Now, concerns about inflation and recession are among the factors taking a toll on builder sentiment. So you could see, with inflation being where it's at, everyone, what's happening is to build a house is becoming more and more expensive. So not only are the materials more expensive, from everywhere, from energy, gas and everything like that, but also to borrow is becoming more expensive. So in general, everything is becoming really expensive. So basically, people are not wanting to buy new homes. Out of the index 3 components, builder sentiment about current sales conditions dropped 12 points to 64, while sales expectations for the next 6 months fell 11 points to 50, and sentiment about buyer traffic declined 11 points to 37. That last component is now solidly in negative territory. Now here we have a quote. Check this out from NAB's chief economist. Affordability is the greatest challenge facing the housing market. Let's read that one more time because I'm going to talk about this. Affordability is the greatest challenge facing the housing market. So what's going to happen? Well, guess what? As inflation keeps raging on, everything is going to be becoming more and more expensive. So you are going to see huge house drops. Now, if they're not building houses, though, you have to think like that might keep the current inventory maybe a little higher, right? Because the best thing would be like to flood the market with just massive amounts of inventory, and that's not happening. So we're gonna see how this all really plays out. It's looking really interesting. And also the quote continues, significant segments of the home buying population are priced out of the market. So yeah, so people can't even afford the houses right now. Like basically, with inflation where it's at, with energy prices where it's at, people can't, they're gonna have to settle for smaller and smaller houses, and some people are like not willing to take that chance. Remember, buying a house, it's like it is such an amazing investment, but it drains you. It takes everything out of you, right? Like trying to qualify for the loan is a big deal. So you can see, like, if you're not really happy with the house, a lot of people are not gonna take that. They're not gonna take that chance. Now here, let's continue reading. Some major publicly traded home builders address affordability in their latest earnings releases, saying they would work with buyers to accommodate tightening budgets. But the price of a newly built home in May was $449,000, up 15% from a year ago. That may change in the coming months. That's crazy. Okay, so to build a house, the price for a newly built home in May was almost, you know, $450,000. Well, that's crazy expensive if you really think about it, because now how much is the land too, right? Well, I guess it is kind of priced in depending where you buy it, but that's something to look at. That's a lot of money. Okay, a lot of Americans don't have that kind of money. Another sign of a softening market is that 13% of builders in the HMI survey reported reducing home prices in the past month to bolster sales or limit cancellations, according to Jerry Conter. Production bottlenecks, rising home price costs, and high inflation are causing many builders to halt construction because of cost of land. So that's, you know, that's crazy. Construction and financing exceeds the market value of the home. So basically, it is costing too much money to build a house, and people are not taking the bait. So what's going to happen? It's going to collapse. In the Northeast, builder sentiment on a 3-month moving average fell 6 points to 65. In the Midwest, it dropped 4 points, and in the South, it fell 8 points. The West saw the largest decline, falling 12 points. Well, the West would see that because things in the West Coast are a little bit more expensive. So what's going to happen, guys? What are you going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we all have to do. If you want to get into the real estate market, right now is the time to save. Right now, we're going to be looking at an amazing buying opportunities, but it's not going to happen this summer. It's not going to happen, you know, possibly by the end of the year. You're going to start seeing amazing home prices starting in 2023, right? And I believe the sweetest prices are going to be somewhere between 2024 or 2025, where we could possibly see a bottoming out. It might even go longer, guys. You know, but remember, if you have a good job, if you have a good down payment, you know, getting in is the most important part, right? If you can afford the mortgage, you know, you want to jump in. Now, if you can wait, you know, 6 months to a year, that's my recommendation. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do this for fun and I love real estate. So I'm just giving you my point of view, you know, non-professional point of view. But yeah, like if you love the house, I would say wait a little bit because you're going to have an amazing buying opportunity. But right now, like I said, the name of the game is save as much as you can, because you want to be able to put down the biggest down payment you could possibly get. And you want to, you know, if you have family members, you want to ask them to help you out, because remember, buying a house is how you build family wealth, okay? Don't rent. Like renting, you will never succeed in life if you're renting a lot, right? You need to buy a house. You need to get into property. Now, guys, this was a little quick video update, market update. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Now, if you do like these videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.